Now, here's the other thing that I wanted to show you on the monthly is that what you also have to take into account is, let's say Tesla wanted to be, let's say we said that Tesla was going to be up 10% for the month of December. You really got to say, you got to go from the closing price in November and look at what's 10% from the closing price in November, right?
Yep. Right.
And what's that?
Not much.
Well, let's do 15 because Tesla's a runner.
Okay, 15% will give us, just say 224.
Right, and it's at what?
Right now, Tesla at
179.
179.
So like a run from right. So if a run from 180 to that 224 is probably like 20%, but but Tesla would only be up, you know what I mean?
15%.
Yeah, for the month or whatever. So like again, if we're talking about it having a positive 25%, then that means it does have to do a 35-40% run from where it's currently at right now. And so again, if you look at those, and if you look at those candles again, those just the body of those candles, you got like a 30%er, a 20%er, like another 25%er.
Let's just based off of like what this, we just gonna say like 40%. Just, you know, say just a rough 40% from what the low is right now, right? From what the low is right now, that'll put us at 245. Just from what the low is right now, 40, and you know, we did 40 here, 30 there, 38 there. We did 38 in July of this year. And this just saying this ain't just a pandemic thing. So this July of this year, we did 38. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say if you repeat July, the last big up month, just say 40%, it'll put you right there at that void.
And from now, and knowing you that close, you got to think Christmas, they gonna try to pump that thing.
Yeah,
you know, they're gonna try to, or what happens is maybe it carries over into January. You know, you get a little carryover in there. After that, that's when, you know, the sell off again. But no, this is just, you know, some of the things I'll be looking at, bro. How I'll be like using the concepts you use along with like putting in the narratives and stuff, because like you said, it worked, you know what I'm saying? Especially and then when you tie in like all the other stuff, bro, you be like, all right, you could really plan out
what it do, like I be talking, like when I was telling you, I was like, it's just a shiny new hammer in your toolbox, right? Because it's like you got what worked for you well already, and then with like reading the price action in the way that ICT teach it, now you see like objectable, you see objects or targets in your future to top, like, okay, if we do my 15%, that puts us back to this liquidity void, or that puts us at this order block. So
bingo,
it's giving me more. Okay, now I know when I take this long, now I'm more willing to just reverse and go short at this order block, because that's my 50% that I already thought we was gonna go.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly how I explain it to people, man. Is like, that's how I tie in, and I feel more confident in like my swing trades. Because like you said, I like the bigger target. So I'd rather like that short at 300 on Tesla. I would have took a 6-month swing and try to ride that down that whole 40%. I want the whole drop. But the reason why I'm willing to do that though is because I'm zooming out and I'm seeing like, bro, this is a monthly trend. So if I'm seeing I'm getting positive flow weekly and daily, and it's all matching up, going from higher to lower, I'm willing to keep riding out a trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to, because it's shown me that those are the ranges of, if you measure the 4 down months, I bet you all them percentages is about the same way we did those up candles. Or like if you did from the January to what's the January to the March low, and then if you did or maybe I guess that's you could do
this January this year, that's like 34
to the February. Go to the February.
34%. February. February we did
no. Go from January to February.
Oh, from January to February?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's 42%.
See, that's what. But see from now, right now, then do after March. Go to April to June, right? So that's like a quarterly. Say that's like a quarterly swing. Or did you go to
So
June?
from this is
Next month over.
May, yeah. So to June it was 45%. Because May had a lower low, but to June it was 45, and then May it had went down 46. So it made a lower.
Either way, you're still getting a 50% route.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? And then this latest one is, what'd you just say, from that peak in August down
47?
All of them been about 50%. You get it. So basically, Tesla has the tendency to do a 50% drawdown. Then it likes to do maybe anywhere from 35 to 40% retrace. 50% drawdown, 40% retrace. If you use those percentages, you could pretty much map out those percentages of Tesla and then see where they get you and how they line up with Tim said. When you get there, do you see a liquidity void? Is there an order block there? Is there mitigation blocks? Because when you, I'm telling you, when you put them two things together, you have so much more conviction in any swing trade. That's why I love watching Tim channel and what Tim do, because he's a swing trader. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I could listen to him all day, because I'm looking at it from a wider perspective. So it's like, damn, as I'm looking at Tesla, I'm catching 50% drawdown, 40% upside. And then he's showing me, oh, there's a gap here. It's taking out this low. I guarantee you, if you I bet you if we do those percentages we just talked about, a 50% drop get you to that 147, probably from 265. Try it out.
And then Pete, okay, I'm gonna try that real quick, but I saw somebody said it. They was talking about the mitigation block, right? So it's like you come down this low, do not break that high, right? And it sell off the last up close candle. That's your you got a monthly mitigation block lining up with a monthly volume imbalance right here, and a void. It's a full void in there. It's no price in between.
Price action in there.
You got a full void in there, a volume imbalance, and a mitigation block. All, and that's a lot of traffic to get through. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of traffic to get through. And if you notice on the monthly, it's carefully overlapping everything. So either way, it's going to either slice through butter up or slice through butter down. Because on the monthly, everything is like, it's real careful not leaving any more gaps or voids anywhere. We even this month, we even came back up and touched the low of that one. So it's like everything is either going to slice through butter up or down. And what you said, from which high to what low?
What's the percentage from 265 to your 146 or whatever?
From 265?
Yeah, like if it hit the top of that void.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then started retracing back to the 147.
That's 44, about 44, 45%.
And what was those average drops?
Yeah, that's it. Close enough for government work.
Right? Like, wait, what?
Close enough for government work.
Yeah. So it's like, well, damn, that joint line up pretty damn good.
Yeah, it be lining up perfect. And one thing I want to say, right, with all of this, I'm glad you pulled up saying all of this. All of this is how you build out like a thesis. You build out the thesis, and then it's like you look at historical price action. And based off the historical price action, what's the most likely place it's going to reach for that liquidity, right? Once you identify the most likely place, then you wait for the algos to show you which side they're going to run to first. Okay, we're going up. There's my target to the upside for liquidity they're going to reach for, right? Then once we get there, all right, are we going to keep going up or are we going down, right? Okay, we're going down. There's my downside target. Now it's time to go. That's all it's about. That's how you mitigate loss, because you're not gonna always be right, and that's how you know what I'm saying. That's how you can plan. You won't be so reactive. You know what I'm saying? You'll just be waiting. Once you see it, okay, execute. You know what I'm saying? You're not just, oh my goodness, I'm lost. Now you know what I'm saying. This is how you build a plan.
No, that's why I like how you preach patience, right? Because really, with what we identify, it's like you said, once we see it start getting a direction a certain way, we kind of know what we might be headed for. Like if this thing actually keep breaking down, then I know I'm looking for the top of that box, which is about what, 165 or so, 167.
Yep, right? 167.
Yep. So if it gets there, I'm gonna start watching to see like how does it read. Honestly, here's how I would really be looking at Tesla. I would say I wanted to get to the 165, maybe even the 147 first, because if it gets there, I'm going long, baby.
Yes, I heard told you. You hit 147, I'm buying Tesla.
I'm going long. Like at that point, I have so much conviction. We going to that liquidity void up there. Like, bro, ain't no way we not bouncing all the way back up to that 265. I'm going long, bro. So go ahead and come down. I'm not even looking for the short. You can scout that short though.
Hey, I ain't worried about the short. If we hit 147, hey, we hit 147, I'm be out there. I'm be like, baby, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going long, baby. I'm going, yeah. That honestly, if we keep it in a G, that's how I'm looking at it.
Really
I'm
brought the heat
like,
to it. Appreciate it. Man, that's Zay, man, Dad. That's Zay, man. Hey, I'm just a dude from Florida, man.
Look.